Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Let me raise a very important CTI related challenge here. Organizations are overwhelmed by threat intelligence. That's the statement. Every day, thousands of indicators, threat reports, and vulnerability alerts are published, but one question remains unanswered. Which threat actually mattered to my organization? And generic threat intelligence creates noise. Security teams spend significant amount of time analyzing information that may never become relevant to their business. So what organization need is context. So let me introduce CyberProof Threat Profile Agent, or X profiler, the way we call it. So X profiler is an AI-driven, analyst-guided threat profiler agent designed to continuously understand your organization's unique threat landscape. Instead of providing generic reports, this agent builds a tailored threat profile based on your industry, uh, geography, technology stack, and digital exposure. So it answers three critical questions. Who is likely to attack you? How will they attack you? And what should you do about it? So threat profile agent combines the power of AI automation with human threat intelligence expertise. The platform rapidly gathers intelligence from more than 50 trusted data sources and correlates this information with your organization's specific context. It analyzes relevant threat actors, active campaigns, attack techniques mapped to MITRE ATT&CK framework, external exposure and attack surface risks, industry and geolocation specific threats. Unlike traditional threat intelligence, this isn't kind of a static report. It's a decision oriented assessment built specifically for your organization. This is our CyberProof Agent Hub. So what I'm doing here, I'm putting the name of the organization. Let's it be kind of a project 52 as a random name. I'll put, let's say, finance industries just as an example. I put here United Kingdom as a kind of a geolocation where this beautiful organization works. And I'll quickly put my email here and click on generate. So we need to wait for some time while it generates. But you see, it's with a click of a button, end-to-end process of like giving some context as an input, and then hopefully receiving some really interesting data back. So what customers receive is an analyst validated threat profile report that provides a clear understanding of the threats that matter most for them. Uh, the report includes an organization-specific threat landscape overview, like top 3, 4, 5, 6 different campaigns, threat actors, um, and their analysis, external exposure insights, and the most important, prioritized actionable recommendations. Instead of, again, overwhelming teams with information, this agent helps them prioritize their effort. With CyberProof Agentic threat profile, organizations can reduce noise and focus on real risks. One, to prioritize security investments, improve detection engineering, accelerate threat hunting activities, align security operations with actual business exposure. So the resulting threat profile becomes a kind of an intelligence artifact, a defensive intelligence artifact that can be used by CISAs, by SOC teams incident response teams, and different risk management stakeholders. And again, this is only the beginning. The threat profiler can seamlessly integrate with our agentic ecosystem, including threat hunting agents and detection engineering capabilities, and many other interesting agents we're now developing and putting to production. See the final report. Again, there's a PDF which was sent to my email, and then here on the web you see the kind of a high-level executive summary on the right-hand side. Very short, very easy to consume, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threat actors. Kira killing Lazarus, no name 56, APT 28. Interesting. And again, you can run it a couple of times, maybe at the beginning, but then what we recommend maybe to run it on a bi-weekly basis. So about every single campaign, you see the infrastructure, you see capabilities here, latest cyber attacks, which is quite interesting. In May 2026, Akira claimed an attack on UK-based Excel healthcare receivable management, threatening the exposure of sensitive financial and billing records. The other news from March, MITRE ATT&CK. You can view all the details to maybe again to prioritize detection coverage, content development, or threat hunting activities. There's a threat profile with like attacked industries, countries, and high-profile victims here. Quite interesting. Exploited vulnerabilities, and finally, defense recommendation. Kind of a high level on one hand, but very actionable from our perspective. You can check it. And more or less the same you have about every single prioritized specifically for you threat campaigns. So to sum it up, threat intelligence is no longer a kind of report sitting in your inbox, right? It becomes much more operationalized. And at CyberProof, what we are doing, we are transforming threat intelligence from information into action. Because organizations don't need more data. They need clarity, prioritization, and decisions they can trust. So the main motto behind it, CyberProof Agentic Threat Profile, is intelligence built for action.